We're very pleased with the fact that we finally put this issue to bed. It has plagued the city for a number of years.
Now that we know the final cost of the Badlands saga, tonight we're taking a look at how it all went wrong for the city of Las Vegas. Tonight we're talking with John L. Smith, who has been covering Las Vegas politics for decades.
So he's reported on plenty of mistakes by elected leaders in that time, but tells me this one is the most expensive mistake he's ever covered.
It's an absurd amount of money, but it's owed, and the courts have ruled multiple times now that the developer was right on the law and the city was wrong on the law.
That absurd amount of money, $286 million, to settle the final 3 lawsuits the city faced for trying to block the development of homes here on what used to be the Badlands Golf Course, under pressure from influential opponents of the project who live around the course. I'm going to put up on the screen now, John, a breakdown from the city of where they're coming up with this $286 million and trying to get a handle on where taxpayers might feel the sting of this the most. The bulk of it, $112 million, is some general fund reserves they built up, and also what they call operational cost savings. That's the freezing of 21 city positions. Is that where you think that the citizens of Las Vegas will notice it the most?
Obviously that's the largest number, but in addition to it being the largest number, there are other areas where I think the folks who are constituents in the city are going to feel something painful in the long run.
Some of that pain was eased this month when the city sold off the Cashman Field property for $36 million. Smith points out that's not a sustainable way to balance the books.
You don't want to be forced into selling off city assets. You know, yes, it can be done. Yes, I suppose now it will be done, but it's not smart to be having that be your fallback.
Almost like when someone can't make rent, they go down to the pawn shop and sell the stereo, something like that.
Yes, in this case, though, that stereo is $36 million and isn't coming back.
In the end, maybe the decade-long Badlands saga will serve as a very expensive lesson for leaders going forward. For an elected official, there's always a balance between listening to constituents, and in this case, some constituents who are very influential in our community, and then making decisions that will hold up in court that are legal.
Yeah, I think there is, and elected officials have that double whammy of having to look at voters every few years. So there's that pressure on them. The question really is, were they getting sound advice? Did the city take extra care to bring in attorneys? And I believe the answer is yes. And I think obviously in hindsight, it's pretty clear that the earlier the city had jumped out of this hot water, the better.
The first of 2 payments on that $286 million is due by May 20th. The 21 city jobs frozen to help raise the money will sit empty until the end of 2027. Some of the positions are business license section manager, maintenance worker, 2 recreation coordinator positions, and a recreation leader. For the full list of those 21 jobs that will sit empty for that long, you can head to news3lv.com.